Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So Leo, wow. There's there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you are quite unaware of, or this is you and the other person is quite unaware of. Okay, so please remember these energies can go vice versa. So everything feels up in the air for this person. Okay, I feel like they are this spider here who is we'll just pull them out. Let's move these here. Okay, we have the spider, the chimera, and we have this thief card. And so the spider is waiting. He's lying in wait. Now, either he has been patient or is trying to be patient when it comes to getting what he wants or getting somebody back. It feels like he may feel like something has been taken from him with this thief card here. And it could be that he's waiting for whatever he lost or he feels was taken, waiting perhaps for that to come back to him or for them to come back to him, whatever this was. Now, while he's sitting there waiting, his mind is in overtime with the chimera. It's running in overtime. So he or she would be imagining the worst. And this all of these imagined things would be making this spider feel very restless. Okay? So this person may have been waiting for you to come to them. And when you didn't, well, they began to really get worried here with the chimera. I mean, this was their plan that they would retreat to this their nest and wait that you would come to them. I feel like they believed that this would happen. Okay, but now they may be beginning to imagine all kinds of things because their plan is, things are not going according to plan. So if somebody did indeed retreat, and I feel like you're not talking because he's in the reverse, and they may have gone cold on you or given you the cold shoulder, but things are really not as they appear. I mean, look at that. Everything is up in the air. So appearances can be very deceiving. Now, the Ten of Cups is on its side for this person, so they don't know if this happy event they would like to happen in the future, if it would happen. They want to be in this relationship, and that is that happy event that they desire. But I mean, you're not talking. You two are just not talking, or they're just not talking to you, and everything just seems up in the air at this point. And they are getting very worried. They are getting very restless, and so it's almost like they need to. Or are trying to come up with a new plan to try to transform this energy. Because this card is about wanting to get someone back. They want to recover what they've lost. Things are not as they appear. So this somebody may feel like they were sacrificed, or somebody made a sacrifice. In either case, things are not as they appear, and there was there's like hidden information here. Um, Somebody's pulled something out of the trunk. So things are not as they appear when it comes to this. If this is your situation, somebody retreated, you haven't heard from them, um, they're giving you the cold shoulder. You may be wondering at their behavior, especially that the moon's here. This person could have acted out of the norm. Then I feel like there's going to be a turnaround. I feel like there's going to be, especially that Aquarius is here. And this does tell me, indeed, it's confirmation for the Chimera that this person has been up in their mind. It's like there's a mood change or a mood shift with the Aquarius card sitting here. So if initially this person was feeling very confident that you would come back to them, if it goes that way, then now there's this mood shift, especially that the Chimera and the Aquarius are together here. There's a mood shift because of the thoughts they're thinking. And now they're beginning to get very restless that maybe they're not going to get what they want, which is this commitment here. This person is not healing with Temperance in reverse and her being here. So this person is hiding a lot of things, because this is somebody who's talking about, it talks about hidden love. She's thinking, and it could be a he because this is a general reading, thinking of somebody that's really important to them, that they're not healing from this loss, unable to adjust to the loss. They're still in love with this person. They're holding a rose. I feel like if they were initially waiting for you to come to them, they're now changing their mind and thinking of actually maybe going to you and clearing things up. There's a change because initially they were very angry when they went here because they didn't think they were going to get what they wanted. Or that they didn't get what they wanted. And initially they went here in hopes that you would actually, come to them. So initially they were very angry, but here it's like, well, I don't want to fight anymore. And I'm tired of being alone. And I want you back. I miss you, I love you. This person, look what they're hiding. They're hiding. There's the Magician, and so everything's up in the air. You cannot see that this person is in love with you. You cannot see that they do desire another chance with you. Okay, you cannot see this because they're pretending with the Magician not to care when they do. And there's the Nine of Cups. And it's like, well, I want more with this person. This particular card is about wanting more. Filling their cup with wishes. So this person is hiding these things. And she is about hidden love, hidden feelings. I feel like they're looking at this Eight of Swords in the reverse, and there's a certain expectation here with this card. No action is being taken at this time. It could be that they did do a careless action in the past, or they could be thinking of throwing caution to the wind and just approaching you and facing, their fears. And so, yeah. And so they fear, they fear sending off this message. They fear communicating. They're still hurting, and they are imagining the worst, I feel, because of the other cards that are here. Not just, I mean, the Seven of Love is about confusion over the choices for the future. But there's deep repressed emotions attached to this decision to send off this message, and fear, and they're still carrying pain. They're dealing, yeah, see, Nine of Swords, this is a lot of, this is ghosts from the past, the things that haunt you, and you see they're trying to fight off those things that haunt them in order to fix this, to in order to actually hit send, or pick up the phone, right? And they want to transform it. They do. They really do. It's here. They want to transform a Three of Swords situation here. And they kind of feel like their hands are tied because of the ghosts of the past. That's what it is. And the thing is that, yes, they could go ahead and send off that message. But if they didn't deal with these ghosts of the past beforehand, there's a danger that they could follow them forward. Even if they did reach out and the person took them back, it's possible it wouldn't last long if they carried these ghosts forward. So it's very important that they get rid of these ghosts of the past. So what they need to do is you notice that swords are all piled one on top of the other. Okay, so what they need to do is turn around, first of all, because they're not facing in the right direction, and look behind them how they ended up here. They would have to follow a trail back to that one sword on the bottom, the one that started it all. That's the one they need to find. That will set them free. They feel like they've missed an opportunity. And right now, with their plan, their initial plan not working, they're really, really feeling restless. Four of Swords in the reverse. They want to come out of this separation period. So they feel they missed an opportunity with you in the past. In the past, I feel like they thought you didn't love them, or they didn't think that you loved them, whoever this energy belongs to, okay? And so the Four of Cups in the reverse is an offer that you may not have taken in the past. So it's very possible that they didn't. It's not that they didn't have. They had the opportunity to have this, but they may have backed away. They may have backed away because they thought the other person didn't love them. And this resulted in this lost opportunity. And maybe they thought, well, maybe it was some kind of test even, because the spider sits there waiting. He was expecting this person to show up, and probably in his mind, he's thinking, well, if they love me, they're going to come to me. And when they didn't come, he automatically got, very, very afraid, and assumed that, well, they didn't love him, and that they've he would have even thought that he was right all along for a time. But I think that the more that he thinks about it, the realization, the finger, like he's pointing his finger outward, when actually it is actually inward, because it is this card that created it all. It created all the thoughts that he was thinking, all the emotions that he was feeling. And so in order to fix that, that's what needs to be fixed first. He has to go find that sword on the bottom, the one that started it all. Then he can move forward. And so I feel like this is something that is transforming. I feel like there's a transformation taking place within this person, or that there will be. I feel like this is already occurring, actually, because of this feel of restlessness on this reading. Like they just, they can't wait for this very lonely period to be over and to start fresh again. So, did they do all the work? Well, that will remain to be seen in the future, but definitely you are getting a message. It's right here. This is about ending this period and beginning anew. Yeah. There's a lot of insecurities I see here. Yeah, a lot of insecurities surrounding this action. But it is something that they need to do. If they want to change their circumstances, they are going to have to take the first step. They are going to have to send that message off, whoever this person is, because clearly the other person, by this time they know the other person is not going to come as they thought they would. So now the fear of this loss and needing answers about their feelings, this person needs to take that step to get their answers. And in doing so, they must face their fears. So you're going to receive a letter, a message, or it could even be a telephone call. It's any kind of communication from this person. And I feel like initially it will be very controlled. Okay, because I feel like when he sees you, it's like he wants to pour out his feelings, but he cannot because of this card. So he will be very careful. But you are going to hear from him. Okay, you are going to hear from him. He still has work to do on those ghosts from what I can see. He will have banished a lot of them, but he still carries some. So it's like, well, this is not something that you can get rid of overnight. Okay, this is work. Okay, so because I feel like they've been with this person for quite some time, so this will take work. It will take time. But just knowing, just recognizing where they come from is already a huge step forward. So there's still work to be done. You are going to get a message, and how it all ends will depend on whether they actually do this work or continue to do this work. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.